Hello students, today we are going to discuss about solar water heater. So solar energy has several advantages over other source of energy because it is inexhaustible, does not create any pollution like your fossil fuels and does not leave any byproduct which is toxic. So no nation can put a embargo on its supply due to its continuous supply. It is used for generation of electricity and cooking of food, heating of water, and it will not degrade our environment and reduce our dependency on non-renewable source of energy. It is estimated that in 1 square kilometer area 200 megawatt solar energy will be the potential of our country, which can be utilized by both thermal and electrical applications. Solar thermal application include hot water system for industrial, commercial and domestic use. Besides solar cooker, solar dryer, solar stills and solar photovoltaic cell operated applications aimed at producing power. Solar thermal devices. So solar water heater consists of a solar collector, insulated stainless steel tank and piping connections. So this system can be mounted on your rooftop. On its one side is connected with piping connection and the other side is connected with an overhead tank. Its one side the piping consists connected it to the overhead tank and to the other hand side it is connected to the usage points. So if we want to install a 100-liter capacity solar water heater, it is suitable for 4 to 6 person in a family and the temperature of water that is attained is 60 degrees centigrade. So solar water heater system consists of a collector for 100-liter water capacity. 25 square meter 25 square feet area is needed in our rooftop for solar tank and about 35 square feet area is occupied in our rooftop by using this solar water heater because it includes storage tank, collector and many things. All the applications will be installed in 35 square feet area. So water is loaded in daytime and the storage of water in the tank is stored up to 48 liters and its connection are provided in your bathroom and kitchen. The life of the system is 15 years and requires no maintenance. Its collector having 20 gauge GI pipe and its absorber have 12 gauge 12 mm GI pipes. The absorber and the pipes are painted black and embedded in wooden box insulated at the bottom and the side. So the absorber and the pipes are painted black because it harness tremendous amount of solar energy and heat up the water very quickly. Due to that its surface is painted with a black paint and wooden box in which these systems are inserted, that wooden box is insulated from the bottom and the sides because no heat would be leaved from this wooden box. The end of pipe are connected to insulated storage drum which is just keep above the collector. So the end pipe from where hot water will be recovered, that will be connected to insulated storage drum and its height is above the collector height. The collector is kept at an angle with about 11 degree slope, making a slope of 11 degree with south, and the temperature of water that is achieved is between 55 to 63 degrees centigrade on a typical sunny day, and loss of heat due to overnight storage is about 4 to 8 degree centigrade. This is a solar water heater. So number one is your insulated water tank. This is your insulated water tank. Number two, this pipe is your water inlet pipe. Number three, this pipe is your outlet pipe. Number four is your tank support. It support the storage tank. Number five is your frame. This is your frame. Okay. Number six is your liquid pipe. Number six is your liquid pipe. Number seven is your absorber, and number eight is your water lines. Where is one? These are water lines. Cold water is comes from here, and hot water will goes from there. The classification of solar collector. A solar collector is a device which absorb solar radiation and transfer the energy to fluid passing in contact with it. So all the solar radiation is absorbed by solar collector, and solar collector transfer this energy to the fluid that is in contact with this device. So the solar collector is classified into two types: flat plate collector and concentrating or focusing collector. Solar collector again classified on the basis of three parameters. Number one is collecting characteristics. Number second on the basis of mountings, and number third on the basis of types of transfer fluid. So on the basis of collecting characteristics, the solar collectors are two types: non-concentrating type and concentrating type flat plate collectors. So non-concentrating type flat plate collector are those in which absorbing surface for solar radiation is essentially flat with no means of concentrating the incoming solar radiation. Means no any device is used for to concentrate the solar radiation on this flat plate. But in concentrating type of collector, we use some optical means to concentrate energy that is falling on the aperture to the heat exchanger. So in this solar collector, we use some optical means to concentrate solar radiation to the aperture. Second is mountings. A collector can be mounted on some stationary, be adjustable as to tilt angle to follow the change in solar declination, or be designed to track the sun. Means A solar collector, sun direction of sun will changes in throughout a day, so it is necessary to face to keep the face of collector just in front of solar radiation. For that we are employing two mountings so that it will track the direction of solar radiation. For that we use equatorial mounting or alti altazimuth mountings to increase the absorption of daily solar radiation in the collector. Number third, types of fluid. A collector will usually use a liquid, either a liquid or a gas, as the transfer fluid. The most common fluid are water or water ethylene glycol solution. The most common gas is air. Description of flat plate collectors. So flat plate collectors have 5 different parts. Number 1 is transparent cover. This transparent cover have one or more sheet of glasses or radiation transmitting plastic films or sheet. Okay. So in the box of flat plate collector we put a glass cover or plastic cover over to this wooden box, that is called transparent cover. Second is tubes. These tubes are made up of copper, aluminum or steel. These tubes are painted black to harness maximum amount of solar radiations. Number third is absorber plate. Absorber plate is a metallic plate whose thickness varies from 1 to 3 mm, and this plate is also painted with black surface to harness maximum amount of solar radiation. And in this absorber plates, tubes are welded, soldered or clamped so that the tubes which is get solar radiation from sun and also get heat from this absorber plate to keep the water hot. Last is insulations. So insulations are provided in the bottom side of the box and to the sides of the box so that the solar heat will not be leave from inside of the box. Number 5 is casting or container, which encloses all other components and protect them from the weather. So this is your flat plate collector and solar water heater. I explained the various equipments that is present in this solar water heater or solar plate collector. So in the bottom side you can see this is in brown color, this is insulations. The role of insulation is to protect this wooden box. No heat is liberated outside this rectangular box by providing these insulations. Okay. Above this insulation layer, one is absorber plate. So this is your absorber plate. So the role of absorber plate, this plate is painted with black color to harness maximum amount of solar radiation. This plate is about 1 to 3 mm thickness. It is made up of stainless steel, copper, iron. Okay. Next is inlet pipe. This is inlet pipe. The cold water is entered from this inlet pipe, and this is outlet pipe. The hot water comes out from this outlet pipe, and this rectangular box is called housing. Okay, then this is called heater. There are two heaters are provided in this uh, solar plate collector. One is in inlet pipe side and one is in outlet pipe side. So the role of this heater is to store hot and cold waters. Okay, after that, one transparent glass cover or plastic cover is provided over this rectangular box, so that the heat that is go inside in this solar collector will not go out. Okay, then when we insert water from inlet pipe, this cold water is stored in this heater. Okay, after that, the solar radiation comes on this collector. All the tubes, these are copper tubes which are painted black. So the solar radiation comes on these tubes, this heater. So the water that is present in this heater, the temperature of water will rises, and after that this water will flow through these copper tubes. So copper tubes are hot by absorbing the heat from the sun, and the water that is present inside this tube becomes hot. So the temperature of water will go high. After that, this hot water is stored in this heater, and after 48 hours we open this outlet pipe, and all the water that is present in this system will leave out from this outlet pipe, and we get hot water. So this outlet pipe connection is provided to your kitchen, to your bathroom. In kitchen, if we wash our pulses, rice, vegetables with hot water, so the germs and bacteria that will be leave or from all these food items, and the hot water which is in bathroom is used for bathing and various purposes. This is your flat plate collector. In this flat plate collector, the tubes are given. These tubes are made up of copper. The bottom side of this hot tubes is a absorber, and this is your storage tank. Solar flat plate collector, flat and tube type. So generally the flat surface has high absorptivity for solar radiation. Okay, so the metal plate of solar plate collector is made up of steel, copper or aluminum. Okay, so the thickness of absorber plate is 1 to 2 millimeter, and tubes of copper tubes having the diameter 1 to 1.5 centimeter. So the pitching means spacing between the they are soldered, braced or clamped at the bottom of the absorber plate with a pitch length of from 5 to 15 centimeter. So the distance between one row of copper tube to next row is between 5 to 15 centimeter. In some design, the tubes are also inline and integral part of absorber. For absorber plate corrugated galvanized sheet is a material widely available throughout the world. So absorber plate is corrugated galvanized sheet. Thank you.